Rover gang.
Rover gang. I mean, my bad. Is this thing on? As AD would say, C-Red Nation, what is good? It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Bulls get a nice dub tonight.
Yes,
First time the Bulls have won in the Denver building since 2006 when Ben Gordon was on the team.
Dang, I was 15.
You 30 now.
Wow.
Oh my God. No, that's tough. That's tough, dog. That is ridiculous. But Bulls get the dub tonight. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. As always, man, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want y'all to miss things, so make sure that y'all hit that bell. It's the only channel that's talking Chicago sports, how Chicago talk. So get in tune with us, man, because listen, we got to break down what these Bulls did tonight. I think that they had a big game. You saw some big shots from Zach LaVine late. You saw the Bulls sit down defensively. Now, listen, this was a Denver team. To me, that this is a big win because this is a time where you were beating a team well,
Right.
but they didn't just quit. They
No,
fought their way back into it. They got this thing to a 3-point game. But the difference between tonight and the Portland game was when Portland fought their way back, Portland just took over. It was like the Bulls didn't have the energy. They didn't have the heart. They didn't have the fight defensively. We never really saw that tonight. We saw some missed defensive assignments. Saw some by Zach LaVine. Saw some by Alex Caruso that absolutely make this game closer than it should have been. But I think that you have to look at what the team did. I like how this plate is just in here, dog. What the heck is going on, man? What's going on? I done threw off the whole aesthetic of the show right here. That's a big plate. But no, like to me, I look at what the Bulls did tonight as you keep getting hit, you keep getting hit, you keep getting hit. What can you do to win the fight?
Right.
And they figured out a way to win the fight. What did you see tonight that you liked?
Man, definitely a resilience. It's any given night, like we have consistency from a lot of players, but to see like you'll get something from Derrick Jones Jr. one night, then you saw Javonte Green step up tonight. It was a dunk party there in the fourth quarter. Eventually Kobe White will catch up to everybody else's level of defensive intensity. And
we'll see. At a minimum, just put up 15. I don't need you to catch up defensively. Just put up 15.
Well, it's like, like it's very interesting because a lot of it is unpredictable, but like it's good problems for Billy because who sets the tone defensively is Caruso, and Zoe. Then always when you need the scoring in any given big moment, you have DeRozan and Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
Then anything else, you want hustle, you got Javonte, you want hustle, you got Derrick Jones Jr., you want rebounds. Like it's any given point you'll have somebody different step up in that fifth player role, fourth player role.
And you saw it tonight. You kind of hit the nail on the head, man. Javonte Green did have a big game, by the way. Javonte Green, you got to absolutely give him credit. And we want to hear from you guys as well, man. The Contender phone lines are open. Call into the show 855-908-5668. Again, 855-908-5668. Call into the Contender phone lines, the Contender, where it's nonstop sports talk while you're on the clock. Most people off the clock right now. Some people getting that third shift in. Shout out to all the third shift people out there, man. We all have been there. Me and him have both been there at a minimum. You know what I'm saying? So call into the show, man. We love to hear from you. Here's the thing, though. Javonte Green gives you a nice day off the bench. 5 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block.
Yeah, a lot of intangibles with Javonte.
A lot of intangibles.
A lot of what he did tonight does not show up on the stat sheet, but it's definitely big moments.
And then you look at, Ayo Dosunmu, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Big rebounds.
Let me mention Ayo.
Big rebound.
Ayo continues to make what you're supposed to do as a player. Make your coach put you in the lineup.
Yeah.
He makes him put him in the lineup.
The reason we're seeing all of the Kobe White, I don't even know if I can call it disrespect. I mean, truth. Because he's struggling, but it's 3 games in. The reason we're seeing all of what people are saying about Kobe White is because of how well Ayo has played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's because of how well Iowa's played. And so to me, 10 points, 8 rebounds. He had 1 steal himself to add to that. And then, of course, Derrick Jones off of the bench, 7 for 10, 16 points, 8 rebounds.
Oh.
Now it works against this team. Why? Because there's no Jokic.
Yeah, and then they play in their version. Denver is already like I wouldn't quite call them a blue collar team, but they are tough, hard nosed team.
This is the first superstar they've ever had.
So like they were forced.
Well, I can't say that. This is the first superstar that they've had in a very, very, very long time with how they're running it now. Of course, like I'm talking about this regime's build of it. This is their first superstar because we kept seeing the let's win by committee.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. What Melo last superstar there, and that's a whole different regime.
Yeah, him and AI.
Yeah,
and Kenyon Martin. It was. Dang, I was just thinking. I lost my thought. It's all good. Come back to me.
Gotta stop doing them drugs, my boy. No, I was just playing. It's the Zaza runs. But no, I mean, listen, beautiful game from Zach LaVine. He came out and he put the team on his back, 36 points for him. I like how the Bulls got their points. Attack the guy that
comes to you who rotates to you.
Exactly. And tonight, Campazzo was the guy that was easily attacked. Dozier a little bit towards the end because I think Dozier is going to be a really nice player for them, But he just like trying to defend DeMar. You kind of saw what a lot of I'm going to bump you off your spot. That's not gonna fly versus a guy like that.
They ain't spelled Will Barton his either, or Jeff Green nor the other Green. What's my man's name?
To me, the best thing the Bulls did was, and Will Barton absolutely got his points. He got his buckets tonight. But the best thing that the Bulls did was they let Aaron Gordon go off.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Gordon, this is going to be his stat. Listen, good night. 10 for 12, 7 for 9 from the free throw line. But this is what Aaron Gordon's going to do. 1 for 2 from the three-point line. He's going to take twos. I'm willing to give you twos all night when I got Zach LaVine on the other side over 100 in the chat. 100. I'm willing to give you twos all night when I got Zach LaVine and Lonzo Ball knocking it down at 44%. DeMar DeRozan, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to give you that all night. As we got the phone lines hopping early, man. Let's go out to these phones. Let me make sure I got this loud enough real quick here. You might hear a ding. Oh, you definitely heard that. All right, let's go out. Let's go out here. Who we got? Says Chew. I don't know who Chew is. Let's go out to it, man. Going out to
What's going on, Pat?
What up with you, man? What up with you? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Feeling good tonight. On the way home, riding with my co-pilot, checking out the game. Hey, I got 2 quick things.
Let's do it.
So I watched the highlights of Denver last night. They played Philadelphia. They got blowed out. So I knew that they would, with or without Jokic, they were going to get the Bulls a game.
Yeah.
Just based off of that. The lackluster performance that they had the night before. So to get their best shot, even without their best player, that shows a really good effort on the Bulls' part to pull out a tough win and a tough place to get. Because historically, we don't do well in Denver.
Yeah.
But I'm watching while you all are giving the play-by-play, and I'm watching the ESPN scroll through on the game cast. 3 players stood out to me, and you already hit on them: Io, Green, and Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah.
They flashed really well tonight. There's no win tonight without those 3 guys and those contributions off the bench. DeMar had a workmanlike 26. He was 7 for 21 from the field, but it was a professional score type of night for him. Zach hit big shots, but without those 3 off the bench tonight, there's no win. I mean, every time I looked up, it was Javonte Green, offensive rebound, steal.
Right.
So, like, his energy and that energy that came off the bench, that was a professional win tonight. So to come off the road trip 3-2, should have been 4-1. That's a success.
Absolutely.
That's a success.
I'm not mad
on that. Let's keep going.
I'm not mad at it at all, man. I appreciate you for calling into the show. All right, my boy, stay safe out there.
Yeah,
on the
man.
roads,
Y'all have a good night. Yeah, man.
Have a good one, bro. No, he's absolutely right. You don't get this win without Javonte, Io, and because they're what the bench has been missing. They're what their production was tonight. Now listen, you get a lot easier looks at the bucket when Jokic isn't in there, but Jokic ain't a lockdown defender. You know what I'm saying? Like the bench scoring is what the Bulls have been missing so much of.
Definitely.
You haven't seen 10 points from somebody consistently. Io's gotten it here and there. Tonight he has a good night. I think he had 14. In not Golden State, we lost that one in against the Clippers, right? Something like that, you know. But you haven't seen it consistently, and I think that the reason has been because these guys have been tasked with guarding the big men.
Right.
So tonight, there wasn't a big man there. You got to see them get after it. Derrick Jones Jr. rising up consistently above the rim, man. I think he did an excellent job, man. Let's go back out to the phone lines, man. Going out to the 708. And if y'all ain't done so, man, like that video, man. Like that video. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us, man. Let's go out to the 708, man. What's going on, my guy?
Yo.
How you feeling?
Telling, man. So, my question for y'all today, man.
Let's do it.
Do y'all think that the Bulls need another big man the way Tony Bradley, Javonte Green, and the way DJ is playing?
Yes. I don't think that you need to go trade for one. I think that there's guys out there that you can go get. I think there will be guys. I don't think that you have to rush to do it.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Like you can wait till the buyouts happen. I'd keep an eye on somebody if the buyout does happen, like Tristan Thompson. You know what? I said that too, but he is in an awful situation out in Sacramento, dog. So I would keep an eye out on a guy like him. I don't think Marvin Bagley's going to get bought out. They're going to be looking for picks. Like, I don't want the Bulls to give away assets to go get a big man, but I do like the opportunity. I wouldn't mind adding one in because to me, Tony Bradley's what he is. Like tonight, Tony Bradley looked great.
But Billy's going to try his damnedest to put Tony Bradley in the best possible situation to succeed.
And it's on Tony.
He started, and then he's running plays for him.
Yeah, and it's on Tony to make it happen.
He's going to make it to where Tony Bradley going to have to really underperform while being ran plays for.
Yeah.
For him to fail. So he really got to, like, Tony Bradley, it's really his destiny is in his hands.
And the thing is, tonight he had, he played better, but how many times was there somebody that was anywhere close to his size guarding
after
him?
That,
And the couple times that it was, you saw that ball get knocked away. Yeah. So I appreciate you for calling in, my boy, as always. Stay safe out there, bro.
Man, y'all go see me up in the chat every night, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you Sunday as well. No, I look at this team, and I look at where this Bulls team is at right now, and coming off. I mean, let's be honest. I put the poll up, and a lot of us said the best thing the Bulls could do on this trip was come out of it 3-2. The two teams that we thought they were going to lose to, one of them they did. The other team I thought would be that you had the best chance of losing to was probably LA. So with Anthony Davis.
So we knew the Warriors was L.
I'm not gonna say I thought the Bulls had an opportunity to win that game, but I thought that there was, like, it's the Warriors, like it's Steph Curry, it's a championship squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those, like, I'm gonna respect you for what you do. I'm not gonna say you're not. We're just gonna dog walk you. But I thought the Bulls had an opportunity to win because it's a team our size.
Right.
The two teams the other team I thought they were gonna lose to was gonna be the Lakers because I thought AD was just gonna have that game. Bulls did an excellent job on him. Do you feel good coming out of this 3-2, even though you lost that Portland game, or do you feel like you should be 4-1? Do you feel a little slighted, like we could have left this 4-1, could have been 12-5 coming off of this road trip, or are you just happy for what we have? Or 12-4 it would have been.
I've been saying this since the run of being undefeated for a little bit, and then now being at 11-5. Those 5 losses are like the biggest lessons for any good team. Like these
only one bad one too, really.
Right. It's
your bad loss is the Warriors.
Was the Warriors. The other losses is everything you like that you can use as notes, billboard material, like something you can make sure you keep in mind when watching video. Everything, all these are coachable moments. Those 5 losses represent that for me. These are coachable moments. Without those 5 losses, the 11 wins don't kind of happen how they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So that's how it ended up working out, which was really good. Like I said, good problems. We have a lot of good problems with this team.
Let's go back out to the phone lines, man. We got Devontae Gibson calling in. Devontae, what's good, man?
Yo, what's good?
How you feeling, my boy? How you feeling? How you feeling after this Bulls dub?
Man, see red, man.
See red Nation, boy. See red out here.
Up, man. North Chicago, Waukegan. Stand up, man. Chicago, we were here, man.
Okay, Lake County in the building. Stop playing with me. We got Lake County in the building, man. What'd you see tonight that you liked, my boy?
Man, that defense. Let's turn up for that defense. Billy Donovan has this team swarming the boards.
Yeah.
We saw Javonte Green. We saw Tony Bradley hitting that offensive glass. They definitely were making sure that, Aaron Gordon, he kind of went off a little bit, but they kind of held him in check.
Yeah.
It just felt good to see that defense down low. Alex Caruso, man, he's really, to me, the standout player of the game.
As Caruso does a lot, dog, and I appreciate you for calling in as always, bro. I appreciate the love, man. I be seeing y'all in there, man. Appreciate the love,
man.
Shout out to you.
They doing anything
for sure. Caruso, to me, Caruso's that guy. Like we saw the sweatshirt, right? On the Jimmy Kimmel lookalike cookies. Cookies. Like he's one of those guys to me that, like, you saw him switch onto so many people tonight and be effective.
Yeah.
You saw him switch onto so many different bodies tonight and be effective.
Well,
and I think that that's the biggest thing.
Will Barton scored 3 buckets, and then Caruso took it upon himself to guard him and take the ball from him. Like, at any point, Caruso can do that.
And I think you have two guys that now I'll say this: Aaron Gordon got off, right? Aaron Gordon got busy. Okay,
right, and
like even if okay, like all right. You don't want a guy to go off for 24, but the guys on the other side get paid a lot of money to be really good too.
Right.
And Aaron Gordon is a really good player, even though AD didn't know that.
Right.
He was like, man, I ain't seen Aaron Gordon since rookie year Orlando. This dude sucks.
I thought he jumped. I knew he jumped out the gym.
That's all you thought he had. He was just
like,
jumping out the gym ability. No other game.
Yeah, I'm like, Denver definitely did their thing in coaching this man up.
He was good in Orlando.
So says you. I'm not gonna play him like this.
But no, I look at, man, like he said, that defense. Now I think that there were some lapses. I'll say this, right? The defense very good. We know that there are players on this team that will lack on defense. We know that DeMar DeRozan's not going to be out there play in, play out on defense. We know that Zach LaVine's going to miss some plays on defense. But on that caveat, Alex Caruso misses a big opportunity to stop the inbound pass to Will Barton in the corner for 3, and he knocks down what could have been an opportunity to make it it was a 2-point game at that point.
Yeah.
So he made it a 2-point game. But the thing that has, in this game, at least to me, had the Bulls kept this game close was every now and then they would lose a defensive assignment. Right. Campazzo would hit 2 threes in a row. Will Barton hitting a couple of threes. But what's my man's name? It's not Hybrid. I don't know why I keep
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Do they know what I'm talking about? That's the problem. A Highland. You know what I'm saying? I keep thinking Hybrid. You know that Toyota Highlander, Hybrid. We out here. No, Highland knocking down a couple of threes to make it well, no, he just knocked down the one, right? To make it interesting for him. So, like, to me, those guys, like, you don't want to lose those guys.
Right.
They're gonna score. Those plays are gonna happen. But there were too many times to me where you lost guys in a defensive rotation, and it's just due to the fact that you've got better defenders out there, but there's still some guys that on the defensive end don't just think I'm finna clamp you up and lock you down right here. Let's go back to the phone lines, man. The phone lines bussing right now, man. Call into the show if you guys have not done so. 855-908-5668. The Contender phone lines are open. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Let's go out to a P1 on the show, man. Let's go out to my boy Shay. Shay, what is good, man? How you feeling after this Bulls dub, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I wish we could have went 4-1, but hey, all's well that ends well, man.
Right, exactly.
Hey, I just wanted to say, who do you think minutes get demolished once we add that big man that we are looking for? And then another thing, people need to start putting some respect on Io DeSumo's name, because every time he scores in double figures,
Yeah.
you notice we win every time.
Yeah.
And another thing, I hear that the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets are thinking about buying Daniel Theis and Thaddeus Young out. So we might need to get up on that and probably waive the boy Matt Thomas once they become available.
Whose minutes take the biggest hit there? I think if you get in that situation, that is a good question. That's a really good question, because you gotta think about rotation. You're you're getting Vooch back. I don't know if Vooch is back Sunday. I believe Vooch should be back Sunday. I think that would be the end of his COVID protocol.
It's not. We're still looking for a viable second option for Vooch. Vooch play a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying.
Do you cut down on Vooch's minutes and just let somebody else get him a little bit?
You get him rest. That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
like Donnie, Billy can figure out the rotation.
And I'm gonna be honest with you,
he can rest him, Zach, and DeRozan at the same time, and have somebody come off the bench.
Yeah,
but whether that's not going, it probably won't be.
I would be fine taking you take couple minutes from Bradley, take a couple minutes from Javonte Green, you take maybe 5 minutes from Vooch. To me, I'm fine with that, because I don't want to bring anybody in that's playing more than 10 minutes. I want my guys playing.
Well,
I want Vooch on the floor. I want Zach LaVine on the floor. I want Caruso on the floor. Like, I want those guys to be there. So to me, like, if you went out and got, say you go get DeMarcus Cousins or whoever the low budget big man is, Tristan Thompson after buyout, whatever it is. To me, I want them to be in the game for 10 minutes, maybe 12 max. I don't want them getting big minutes. You know why? Because I got a dude on the bench or I got a dude in the starting lineup that's 22 to 25 points a game when he's on his game and 11 boards. I want that guy in the game.
Yeah.
I want my best players in the game as long as possible, man. I appreciate you for calling in and tuning in and rocking with us, Shay.
Always, man.
Stay safe out there, bro.
All right, bro.
Let's keep these phones going, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's go out to Ricky Fontaine. Ricky always calling in and always in the chat. What up, Ricky?
Yo. How y'all doing,
man?
Brother? Hey, good to see you back.
Man, y'all thought we fired him, man. He's still on the payroll, you know what I'm saying?
Good to see my boy back, man. Yo, I don't know what it is. It's like certain mediocre players see our team and just get to lighten it up against us. It's been going on like forever. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Will Barton just always goes off on us. Like, I remember Stacey King said, I remember.
Yeah, no, you.
And then on top of that, go ahead.
No, I was saying that's facts. That's facts. Will Barton has had some games versus us. Like, he's not wrong.
Yeah, and Aaron Gordon missed 2 shots. Like, all his shots were contested, tough ones, and everything. Like,
right.
I've been wanting to beat them.
Think he was like that, Ricky. I really didn't think he was
I've been wanting to beat them since Derrick Rose MVP year.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember, but we had them dead to rights, like up 1. All they had to do was foul, and then Kyle Korver turned it over, and then Melo gamed us.
Yeah.
Like, that's how long I've been wanting to beat them. Man.
Yeah. No, that's facts, dog. That's facts. It's been so long, and this is the weird thing, right? Are there just, and I asked this kind of the other day, like, are there just some teams that just you can't beat? Like, I think about the White Sox, dog. The White Sox always lost to the Twins. Yeah. Until this year, even when we were good, we would lose to the Twins, who have been mediocre at best.
It be happening, man. It's always like that team that like either got your number or just give you a hard fight.
Yeah.
Like Portland. Like we always have crazy games against Portland. Like what we just witnessed the other day.
Yeah.
You remember when we was up to like 7 points and then Dame hit the game-winning shot on us.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we went to Portland after that and we was down 20 and came back on them.
Facts.
So
Facts.
It's just weird stuff happens to the point. That's why I wasn't even mad, because I was like, I expected some weird stuff to happen. I wasn't never comfortable. We was up by 20 points against them.
Yeah.
And another thing, man, to the chat, y'all gotta stop, man, with this Kobe. Like, y'all gotta understand how hard it is to come off the bench on a new team and try to score. It is hard to try to get acclimated into that because he's trying to figure his way out, man. Yeah. And then he's trying to figure out if he should pass, if he should score. Yeah. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take about 10 games.
Yeah. No, you're right, dog. So, you're right. It's gonna take. I'll say this. He's got to find his way, but it's going to take him a minute to figure that out, and you hope he does, man. I don't understand, like, the want for somebody to suck just to get rid of him is so weird to me, man. Ricky, we appreciate you for calling in, bro.
Appreciate you, Ricky.
Appreciate y'all.
Stay safe, man.
AD.
Peace, my boy. Stay safe out there. No, it's always weird to me, dog. It's just like, it's, you know what it is? It's the we want to feel vindicated more than we want somebody to be good for us. It's Muggs really want to feel like Mitch being bad. Muggs really wanted Mitch to be bad just to feel vindicated as saying, I was right. I told y'all Mitch was bad. And I was like, I don't want Mitch to be bad. Like, I want him to be good for my football team. He just also happens to be bad.
It's the same thing it was the same thing, unfortunately, for Mitch. But it's like when everybody else is playing so well up to a level,
and you trying to catch up.
You look at the odd man out. The odd man out is Kobe.
Yeah.
Like, he just looked, that first game, it was hard to watch.
Yeah.
Almost hard to watch him because he looked so lost. Everybody else is in sync.
Yeah.
Like, even the new acquisitions, like, they don't look so new anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they look like they've been there for years. Between DeRozan, Zoe, Derek Jones Jr., like, they came in and just everybody linked up together, and they got it going really quickly. So for him to look like the odd man out and he been on the squad, it just looked crazy.
Yeah.
So I get it.
No, it does. And right now it does look bad. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Kobe White being out there looks bad. It's like, who is he taking these minutes from that he shouldn't be taking these minutes from? But I'll tell you this right now. If he gets it going, if he gets his bench scoring going, two things are gonna happen this season. One, everybody in here gonna love him.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we love the underdog. We love the bench guy. We love that backup. We love that comeback story. That Chicago, he fought his way back. He worked hard. Listen, first off, if y'all in Chicago, y'all need to go look at Serge Ibaka's story. Serge went to the G League to try and fight his way back into a playing position up in the Clippers.
Oh, wow.
That's a heart hustling muscle story right there. Y'all know how we do it blue collar out here, baby. Let's go back out to the phones, man. We're going out to the 6-2-3. Talking a little bit of Bulls out here, man. Bulls get the dub. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Pat? Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, how you feeling, my boy? How you feeling after this dub?
Hey, I'm feeling good. I like what I'm seeing from the team.
Yeah.
Like I say, it just shows each and every night. I love having two players that are bucket getters, that we can get buckets at any time.
Yeah.
You know, you got Zach and you got DeMar. You know, DeMar was doing it the last few games. Zach, he did it tonight. And you just see what Arturis is building. You know, he's getting killers. He's getting people with chips on their shoulders. He's getting people that hustle, that play.
Yeah.
And you're just seeing it translating to wins. Like, and shout out to Javonte Green tonight. He really, really stepped it up. He was making hustle plays. He was getting those extra rebounds. He was getting those tips. And like I say, just those small little players that we're getting, that we're seeing, that they're getting in the game and immediately making impacts. And like I said, you love to see it. You know, you hear so much about us having no depth, and I disagree with that. You know, we can have a little bit more scoring, but these players, let me not forget, Derek Jones Jr. too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gotta show him some love.
The sleeper pick of the season for me.
What are you guys liking from Green and Derek? Like, what are you guys seeing?
You know what you have in those guys and what you're missing, or and what you've missed over the last few years is they stand out because we don't have to rely on them night in and night out. But you need them. You need those role players. You know what they are, and not to say at the same level, but who was my man's? I forgot him already. Who was my man's that was the coach's son that everybody loved last year? Little white dude. I hate to say it like that, but
wait, who?
Archie Diacono. It's heart, hustle, and muscle. Archie Diacono is great for a team like this. You know why? Because you don't have to rely on Archie Diacono to play 25 to 27 minutes a game. I need you out here just to give me what Javonte Green gave me. Hustle, defense, solid playmaking, able to get in the game, able to knock that away, able to get active hands to get it to your playmakers, things like that. Those are where you need those guys. Those are where we need them consistently. But you know what makes that work? Derrick Jones Jr. is not the starter. Javonte Green was the starter for a little bit, but now he's able to come in off of a bench role. Those guys excel and extend now because their points are the beautiful accent to what Zach LaVine's 36, to DeMar DeRozan's 26 as a workman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you had 16 and 10, now we got a game where we can dominate.
Yeah, definitely. And with Derrick Jones Jr., I like he keeps that third intense defender.
Yeah.
Like we have really good defender in Caruso, really good in Zoe, and then Derrick Jones Jr. is like right behind him coming up as the third best.
Yeah.
Like length.
And we thought it was going to be Troy Brown.
Like not letting anybody come in and paint like that. You saw the dunk he had tonight. Like
he had a couple
added
of
offense you get from him.
Yeah, right. He had a couple of them things. Right,
it'll be decent. If Derrick Jones Jr. hit a consistent three, it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's the difference. Hey, you ain't gonna get that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm hoping for
hey,
the
listen,
way he play, I love it.
That's the one thing Ringo right about. You ain't gonna get that consistent three out of him. Hey, we appreciate you for calling in, my guys. Stay safe out there, all right, bro?
Keep up the good work.
For sure. No, I look at that at those guys and I say I love them on my team. We've always loved them. You know why we love Nate Robinson? Because we had a good enough team where Nate could come in and give you an occasional 30, every now and then a 20-point game. And it was like, oh, my God, this is crazy. And it's like, yeah, but a lot of work happening from these starters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work being put in from this starting team, man. Let's look ahead to this next game, man. The first team, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, no, it's not the first. I am mistaken. I was going to say the first team we played a second time, but we did play Philly 2 times. But Sunday versus the New York Knicks. What are you guys expecting, AD? What are you expecting to see versus the Knicks, versus a Tom Thibodeau team where, listen, Thibs don't let you win. Like how the Bulls came back, Thibs don't usually, that's a no-go.
You got to take this time to, like, in between this game.
Bulls at home, by the way.
Rest up for real. Like, we're gonna be back in the shot cold, but like rest up for real, because it's New York is scrappy. Like that's they back to the Bulls. Honestly, the Bulls and Knicks, somebody said, I forget who said it, maybe I heard somebody mention it. When the Bulls and Knicks are good in the Eastern Conference,
it's better.
The NBA
it's a better it's better basketball.
And it's just 2 scrappy teams.
Yeah.
I know New York gonna come in here and try it, but the Bulls cannot let them come into the UC and be scrappy like they at the Garden. Like that's not gonna happen.
To me, the best thing that they can do is hopefully you have Vooch back. As far as I've just read, game time decision for Vooch. I don't know. This is the thing too. We haven't heard a lot about Vooch. You know, he went through the COVID protocols and all that. Which COVID did he have?
I don't know who.
You know what I'm saying? Like let's be real. We all know there's 2 different kinds of COVID. Yeah. There's the one that like is serious. Like, oh my God, this guy has COVID. Like he's gonna be out for a minute. Like pray for him. And then there's what Aaron Rodgers had. You know, where you can say I'm immunized.
Right. It's the vid.
Right? Yeah.
So hopefully
no, there's COVID and there's the vid. Did he got the vid? The vid, you sitting at the crib eating Cocoa Puffs, watching TV, mad you can't taste.
Watching the Bulls like we was. And he was tweeting. I think, but it was cool. Like he wasn't tweeting like he was out of breath or nothing. So it was
okay, all right.
My bad. But yeah, it was.
He wasn't tweeting like he was out of breath. But he was tweeting like he was pretty good. Like he was breathing good. Twitter trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Right,
you know
I'll come back versus Nick.
Cool. Hopefully he does, man. I think that makes a big difference. You have to punch him in the mouth early. And they can absolutely fight back.
Right.
And I'll say this. The thing that a lot of people might not think about is be ready for the mental battle of the C-Red fans chanting MVP for Derrick Rose. It's got to be a little weird.
Oh yeah.
Like the opposing team comes in and you're getting MVP chance for the other guy. Now I say for Derrick Rose, it's not as bad as it is for when they chant an MVP for Steph Curry in Brooklyn. Yeah. That was wild.
That was
but
super wild. That don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Because I don't even see the thing is like I don't even see Derrick as a New York Knick. Like to me, like if I say New York Knick, I'm talking about Quigley, I'm talking about Randall, I'm talking about them dudes. But like Derrick is Derrick. Like I hope he get off, but just not.
You want him to get off.
Right,
you want him to play well so you can see it, but you're like, don't hit that game when he shot in the fourth. Right. That's all we looking for.
So him and Taj is always forever like
Taj a game time decision as well. I believe he's got a groin injury.
Yeah, they always forever bulls to me, so I don't even look at them like New York.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Quigley is who I really be worried about.
Yeah.
I really be worried about him because him like
man, I tell you this. Why can't I think of his name right now? Point guard. RJ Barrett.
Yeah,
RJ Barrett has really proved me wrong.
Scorer, bro.
Proved me wrong. I thought RJ Barrett would never develop a jump shot. I thought that RJ Barrett was just always going to be defense, maybe some passing IQ. He is 110% proved me wrong, man. And
if we learn anything from that first matchup, he a bucket. Like he just come down calmly, like nonchalantly score a bucket, get back. Whatever.
Get back. He's scoring. He's what Ben Simmons dreams of being. You know what I'm saying? He's that guy right now. So I give him all the credit in the world, man. And I think that that I'll say what you hope that Vooch is back in playing shape, because to me that's the first game you need a big man.
Yeah.
Like all the games that you haven't had a big man in out west, all the ones I thought you would need a big man in, you end up doing well. But AD had an off shooting night. He also gets tossed in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of factors in there. And now they played him well, but AD, they kind of kept the Lakers off of the glass. You're not gonna keep the Knicks off the glass.
No, yeah, like
the Knicks are going to the bucket. Now listen. What Ringo say, and prayers up to Ringo, man. Prayers up to Ringo. He going through some things with the family, so big prayers up to my brother, man.
Nice, man.
You got you got Julius Randle always. He's going right. He has no left. He's going right. You know what I'm saying? So, but
he like to dribble with that hand.
He's going that way.
Yeah, he don't even like to dribble.
He's going to the bucket. So to me, Derrick Rose going to the bucket, RJ Barrett going to the bucket. So to me, that's the first game where I would say you're going to absolutely need your big man because of how Tom Thibodeau coaches that team. Get to the bucket, get the best shot. And if they don't have a big man, he's gonna say, get to the bucket.
Yeah, Tony Bradley gonna need all of the Wheaties, like all of them. Go to Walmart.
Yeah, let's hope he's only in there for 10, 15 minutes.
The Wheaties, because he gonna need it for that.
That's the other thing too, y'all. We also have to see what Vooch is gonna be able to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what Vooch is gonna be able to do, because I don't know what kind of COVID he had.
Like you said,
I don't know if he had the Yohan Moncada version or if he had the Aaron Rodgers version. Because the Yohan Moncada version, when he had it, he never was right again. Yeah. He was good this season, but like the season before when he had it, he was never back on track.
Yeah, his wind
was never right. He's like, I still can't breathe right. Still can't take. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing to me. But I'm taking the Bulls in a dub. I think they've kind of figured it out. I think that they're gonna look at the opportunity to punch the Knicks in the mouth, and you're gonna try and take it early. And I think they'll be able to do that. Although the Knicks are a heck of a defensive team, but you have to do everything that you can to get up in that game early. Because if you get up in that game early, you can stretch it out. But if you keep that game close, that's the exact game the Knicks want to play.
Yeah, if it's close, then you have to run a gun all the whole game.
Yeah,
that's going to add to that. But if you get out early, then I believe our half-court offense is better than theirs. So if we can get into running half-court sets, scoring the ball, pretty good.
I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
You feel me?
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. If y'all haven't done so yet, like the video, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff, man. We do talk Chicago sports weekly. We have a lot of stuff coming out, so let me run through it for y'all real quick. Like I said in the live video, I'm gonna post the link into the community tab. If you want to learn how to do this YouTube thing, a lot of people talk about learning how to do YouTube. If you want to learn how to do it, I'll have the link posted. We're gonna have a class. It's supposed to be December 4th. If we can get enough people in there, we got to have 10 people at a minimum. But if we can get enough people in there, we're going to have a class where we can teach you guys how to get a professional start to this YouTube thing. And then also we're going to have the Patreon busing as well. On the Patreon, we're going to be talking more national sports. Me and Kid are going to bring back views to the bleachers over there. We're going to be I'm going to be reacting to national basketball games. And I can show the video on there a little bit. So y'all pull up over there, we're going to be doing some national live calls as well, vlogs, all that stuff, man. So both of those links are going to be in the community tab. They'll be on all my social medias. Get in tune with us on all that stuff, man. You got anything you want to plug, Mr. Two Letters?
Man, just get in tune with that YouTube seminar with Pat, man. Like, y'all see the finished product, but to learn what goes really into this and see how hard working this man is, get in tune with my man in the seminar for real. That way you can know how you can do your thing, talk about what you would like to do.
That's
Certainly
what it's all about.
Tap into your creativity. Yeah. Tap in with Pat.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us as always, man. Hey, appreciate my brother, Mr. Two Letters. If you knew better, you would do better pulling up to the show. AD, as always, it's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. If y'all haven't done so, also check out my Bulls evaluation video, 15 games in. I only got like 700 views on that. So go check that out after this video ends. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. As always, it's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Hey, yo, Chicago, y'all stay safe out there, man.